Hello, everyone. Welcome to Light Language Messenger. And for those of you watching on Great Awakening Generator, you're very welcome here too. Thank you for joining me. And yes, if you didn't know, I am Rose, and we do light language here on this channel, as the name says. We're bringing messages with light language and yeah, and a few other things too, you know. So I hope you're well today. It's been an interesting day for me, interesting night and interesting day since we last had a message. Yesterday we talked about the Cosmic Pearl. That was the card that we got, the Magic of Unicorns Oracle card deck by Diana Cooper. Today we have another card from that deck as well. It is the number 35 card, which is called Divine Potential. And there's a few things that happened yesterday after I'd done the recording and posted it. And I want to talk about that a little bit before we start the light language. Now, friends, I want to remind you of something very important to put on your armor before you go out and do things. It's becoming more and more evident that if you're a star seed, if you are a light worker, even if you're just living life and holding the light for the planet, it is important to put on your cloak of protection, whether it is a 12-dimensional shield, whether it's the archangels, for example, Archangel Michael's cloak or Archangel Metatron's orange gold cloak, whichever you work with, whatever you work with, that it's important to remember to put it on, even if you are on screen, even if you're on social media like we're doing here. Just remember to do that. Now, yesterday I did the light language and I posted it, and I went to the kitchen and I started to do my dinner. And I listened to Tim Wilde's Monday meditations. I listened to his Friday Chronicles. And I'm very fascinated with what they are teaching. This particular group of people are teaching. That is Tim Wilde, Diana Cooper, Steve Nobel, what they're teaching, what they're taking us through, because I feel like I resonate a lot with it, okay? I mean, I resonate with a lot of other people, other teachers, so I'm not being biased or anything like that, but I feel like they're teaching us a lot from that platform of love and empowerment, and that everything is positive and it's okay. And even if we're having struggles, it's kind of normal because we're going through the ascension process, and we are going into we are in the second half of this 20-year ascension period, right? And so just to explain that I listen to that, I know that all of you are listening to this as well. I'm sure that there are many teachers you're listening to, because we have a choice. We are spoiled for choice, really, aren't we, when it comes to all the teachers we've got and what they're offering. And I'm just going to get myself comfortable and what they're offering. Now, I listened to Tim Wilde's Monday meditation, coming back to that. And what I really appreciated about it was he did a meditation where he was activating specific chakras with the light language. And he gave some specific words, light language words, that was given to him by his friend. And I'll look at this very quickly. I'll tell you what the friend's name is. I'm just going to put my phone on mute and silence so I can just read the synopsis of that. I don't want it to come into here because I'm, one second, let's do that. And I'm just going to pause the video and read who it is. It's Paul Debris Carey. Paul Debris Carey. It's his light language. I will be putting the link for Tim Wilde's Monday meditation in the description box because I believe that it's valuable. If you're into light language, it was very valuable. So what he did was the meditation guided us through activating with these light language specific words, the heart chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra. And then he did the upper heart as well. And I've just done it now before coming on because I did it as a kind of protection thing for myself. And I thought, oh, it's kind of apt because we're doing light language. So, I'll do it. So I'm going to put that in the description box. This morning, I did a meditation that, or what does Diana Cooper call it? Like a visualization. with her and invoke the help of my dragon. We forget we have the dragons that help us, right? We forget that we have our personal dragon that we work with. And so, you know, my dragon has been in my world now for a while. And I haven't paid too much attention to Bilal because I just kind of thought, well, okay, I kind of got this realization that Bilal was there. And, you know, that I know now, I see my dragon warrior days and all of that. But now I've realized, okay, it's there for a reason. And one of the reasons is that Bilal can help me and protect me in all this time, right? As well, like he used to in the days that we were, and we are still on some dimension, we're still dragon warrior and dragon warrior because we're both dragon warriors, right? And we are still doing our work. We are still doing the work of fighting the good fight for good, for humanity, for light, for all of those things. We're doing that. We have been captive, and in the last for a little while, and in the last week or two, I was guided to that, and I did the work to release us from that. And so that's really good that that's happening now. I know that sounded weird what I was saying, but right now in this time and space, if you're doing the meditation, if you're doing the work, if you believe you are galactic and you've got multiple star family genealogy and all of that, then think about what exactly you might be doing out there that you aren't conscious of, right? So that was the two things I wanted to mention. Yeah, and I'll put the link for Diana Cooper's visualization that I did this morning as well, and I'll do the 12-dimensional shield building technique. I've really felt in the last few weeks that I've needed that extra support from the higher realms and from my guides and from the archangels. I really needed to come to this place of depending on the archangels and really asking them questions. And today I did it again, and I'm really feeling like perhaps something has happened and some shifts have taken place that perhaps the things that I need to see move and shift are happening, and this is the journey to it, right? This is taking that journey to that space, that place I want to be in. And I say this, yes, it's personal, yes, it's about me, but I'm saying this because I know that there must be at least one person out there that resonates with what I'm saying. Now, I went to bed last night and I was fine. I was well. And in the middle of the night, I woke up and I was really unwell in terms of my joints were aching and I was tossing and turning and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I realized that perhaps I was being awakened by something other than pain. Yes. And so I woke up and I was just lying in my bed and I was looking out at the stars and I remembered something. I remembered that I'd left something. I still have some stuff that I've left behind with family in South Africa. And I don't know why that was brought to my memory. And I was thinking about it and I was thinking, one of the things that I've left behind there is a dinner service, a dinner set that was given to me. It was almost like a wedding gift. When I got married, and this I kept it aside for my daughter because it was almost like something I give to her from her parents, because it was in the time that I was married to her father. We bought this beautiful dinner set before we got married. It was, the special dinner service that we use when we had guests, all of that. And I left that behind, and I don't know why that came to my memory. However, I fell asleep after a short while, and I had a very profound dream. Now, I'm not going to go into the dream, but I bring the dream up because I want to say that in this time and space, we are going through things where we're going to get told exactly what we need to be told, right? It's going to be staring us there. It was really weird because I kept going into different sceneries in this dream with different people. It was like going through a movie. And I thought, oh, this is unusual. Like, what? One time I was in this room and doing that. And then from there was a continuation into another room and doing that. Or I was on an island, then I was on a cruise ship, then I was on the side of the road meeting somebody, and it was like wow, these were distinct people. These were people that have not been physically or even in any way in contact with me, but it was taking me back to some things that I didn't know was there that I needed to address. So that is what I wanted to share with you. And the reason I'm sharing it is to say, I feel that this is now the time to clear and release, like we were talking about it in one of the other videos, clear and release all the old stuff. And in clearing and releasing all the old stuff, things are coming out in ways we least expect. And it's coming out to us where you think, oh, wow, okay, I didn't know that. I'm still carrying that baggage, or I'm still carrying a residue of that. And, do the work, friends. The fifth, for me, my desire is to complete my ascension process this time. That is my personal desire. My personal desire is to do that. And I'll say this much. It's going to take a lot for me to say I'll come back to Earth and do this again. So I believe that perhaps this is my last time. And therefore, for me, it is important that I complete the mission here on Earth this lifetime. Yeah. All right. So today's cards. Let's go to this card. I am going to share my screen with you, and let's do that card. It's pretty awesome. I like it. It's called, the card is the number 35 card. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So the numerology is one of balance and prosperity. Divine potential, fulfill your destiny, be all you can be. This is a card of destiny. Before you build a house, an architect draws up a blueprint of the best possible building that can be constructed in the space and conditions available. In exactly the same way, your higher self, guides, and overlighting archangel draw up a blueprint of the greatest potential for your incarnation. This blueprint, held by your guardian angel and deposited in your Earth Star chakra, when you receive this card, you are advised to look carefully at your life. It suggests there are gifts, talents, or aspects of yourself still to be explored or activated. Are you doing the best you can? Are you living a little life when your divine plan is to live a big one? Do you have hidden depths to plumb? Are there any areas of your life that you could develop? Do you have special qualities waiting to emerge? Well, it is time to explore your hopes, dreams, and visions. What would you love to do in your life? What excites you? Your guidance is to expand your consciousness. The plan for your life may be bigger than you have realized. When a caterpillar feels the call, it builds a cocoon around itself and allows the divine energy within it to effect a transformation. In the same way, a metamorphosis is taking place within you now. Ask your unicorn to touch you with its horn. For it is time to emerge and spread your etheric wings. Prepare to fly. I feel this card is such an amazingly beautiful card. It's a unicorn with golden energy around it, gold color. And look, that moon is turned up here again. That crescent is turned up here again, like it did in one of the other recordings. And we have a scroll here. So your life's not completely decided. Wherever you are in your life right now, however old you are, however young you are. You should probably say however young you are, okay? Because we're pretty young compared to what we can live to be. Apparently 200 years old. So, and if you're feeling like you don't know what your purpose is, or if your destiny is done, And now is the time to just get old and decrepit. There's nothing wrong with getting old or older. You know how they say old and decrepit? I am sorry, I don't mean to be derogative when I say that, but if you're feeling it like that, because we view it like that, old and decrepit, right? Then I'm going to encourage you to take a new look at yourself and know that the universe is not finished. Look at these golden lights here. Look at the orbs, the white orbs. Beautiful rainbow in the background. So much white light coming through here. And there we go. The golden pink light of the heart chakra with the white and pink coming through with the gold here. The unicorn has got an orb coming out of its beautiful horn. Friends, we'll go through the exercise of taking a deep breath. Wherever you are, I will encourage you to take a moment for yourself. Make sure you're in a quiet space, feet firmly planted on the ground. Breathing in 3 times, right to the bottom of the belly. Take that breath and then bring it back up to the heart chakra. Breathe into the heart, very much expanding the heart. Think about that pink, white, gold light. Lama shilaka lama tukuno katalateta. Oh, la kafahena karamato to 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 to. And as you're taking these breaths, please take a moment to close your eyes. Your unicorn is presenting you with a golden scroll like you see in that picture. And on the scroll is your divine blueprint. Friends, the toning is to clear the energy space, to clear the blocks, to clear and release anything that prevents you from seeing what we're about to see there. That what you have still to achieve is written in red. You don't have to work it out, my friends. Ai sara kotoro takara tai 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 rokotono tarama. Your unicorn builds a cocoon around you now. Ikana tataruma ishala katanta porana katafae. Rest in the darkness of this cocoon. Because remember, as you're resting, like the caterpillar rests in a cocoon. As you rest in the darkness, take 3 deep breaths. Mahira salala kichona tatarahi. Now as you open your eyes, spread your wings. It's a karanakato ramahia. Your affirmation today is, I am all I can be. I am all I can be. I am all I can be. Take a moment, friends, to come back. Start to just shift yourself in your seat a little bit. Stretch a little bit. Spread those wings even further out. Ugana tetara vaketo hurota yenakatatara mai rokutorota. Slowly bring your attention back to your body. Slowly bring your attention back to yourself. Korotamara kafana ito korotahe. Kosarate nako. Aleke safaro. Friends, kotamara nakatafuteto. Alemesha koramata tafaranahe. Ikota, isavalahe. Kulosata marete taparana kota tafarana kota he. Ichalado, talaja, talanete kuto tatara matete te foronatete. Be strong, my friends. It is a good time to be alive. And it is an interesting time to be alive. And sometimes it can be a challenging time to be alive. Right now, in this time and space. Take the journey. It is going to be an amazing time in the future. You know, we've done this before. Perhaps not to this great extent, because maybe somewhere along the line we gave up. That we had to come back and do it again. This is the time. For many of us, this is our last time. Ikra, tomara. And if it's not yours, and also I say that, but who knows, when the soul goes back into pure state, you know, it might choose to do something different and say, oh no, one more time, let's go to Earth and do what we have to do. Or let's go somewhere else and do what we have to do. Is there another planet that needs that? Well, I hope that, well, we're just learning, aren't we? The soul is taking its journeys so that it learns expression and experience and what it's like to be in this space. Thank you so much. Sorry if this was longer than usual, but thank you so much for your time, everyone. Much love to all of you. And yeah, keep the light burning. It is going to be good. Karamasafarai. Thank you so much. Namaste.